Hello, my name is Pauline Leclerc-Glorieux and I'm the CEO of BNP Paribas Cardiff. I'm happy to have this opportunity to talk about building a more sustainable and inclusive world. It has become almost a cliché to say that society expects us to have a positive impact on the world in which we do business, to actively help shape a better and more sustainable world. The health crisis has understandably amplified this deep-rooted trend. Yet, as an insurer, we do not see this as a cliché, but rather as something that is self-evident. It is and always has been our fundamental role to protect our customers against unforeseen life events. It is our role to model the probability of such events in order to help our customers protect themselves. So we quite naturally think about tomorrow's world and continually look ahead to the future. Looking to the future means continually asking ourselves how we can be a truly meaningful actor in this future and how we can positively impact society to help create a more inclusive and sustainable world. We pursue our mission in a world of constant transformation. Changes in technology, the regulatory framework, and society in general all create unprecedented challenges. This uncertainty is further enhanced by the acceleration of all kinds of crises. Although this uncertainty could become a source of concern, we have every reason to look to the future with confidence and optimism. We want to imagine a world where people remain at the heart of everything we do, and where our policyholders can benefit from personalized services and products. This will be a different world than the one we live in today. It will be a world where technology becomes seamless, melding into the ambient environment and fluidly integrating our daily lives thanks to voice interfaces and the Internet of Things. This is a world in which our extensive data expertise allows us to propose more accessible services, as we'll see in a moment. Building a more sustainable world, of course, includes contributing to the fight against climate change, as well as to protecting the environment and biodiversity. As an institutional investor, we constantly strengthen our commitment to sustainable finance. Our policyholders increasingly expect us to manage the savings they entrusted to us by combining both financial performance and positive impact on society. This is why BNP Paribas Cardiff applies environmental, social and governance (ESG) investment filters for all our investment decisions, and why, in conjunction with the BNP Paribas Group, we have made strong commitment to preserving biodiversity. We also make it possible for our customers to contribute to the development of the circular economy by introducing innovations such as a remote diagnostics app that encourages people to extend the lifetime of their mobile devices, thus helping them reduce their carbon footprint. So, expectations are high for us to contribute towards building a more sustainable and inclusive world. Our response to this expectation is expressed in our simple yet demanding mission statement: make insurance more accessible. I have no doubt that the best way we can contribute to a more sustainable and inclusive world is to help our policyholders better protect themselves and plan for the future with greater confidence. We have thus developed a large number of digital initiatives, often integrating UX, data and analytics, in order to make insurance more accessible, which means more inclusive, easier to understand and easier to subscribe and use. What's more, to drive further acceleration in these areas, we maintain close relations with an ecosystem of startups, especially through our C Entrepreneur Venture Capital Fund, the Cardiff Lab and C-Lab Americas, in order to fuse tech with the insurance of tomorrow. One of the first things we worked on to make our products more inclusive is the insurance policies themselves. To make them easier to understand, we have been working for about 10 years now in a very large majority of countries. We rewrote thousands of terms and conditions documents in order to make them much shorter and improve their structure and layout. The level of language has also been adapted, using in many cases a B1 level language, as it is categorized in the Common European Framework for Languages, which is understandable by a large majority of people. In many countries, especially in France, we have digitalized the insurance subscription process. Plus, digitalization lets us process and pay claims faster than ever, meeting the expectations of our partners and customers for high quality, fast response times and efficiency. Another priority over the past years has been the reduction of exclusions. Thanks to our actuarial and analytics expertise, we've been able to reduce the number of exclusions in our policies and thus expand our coverage to people suffering from pathologies such as asthma, Parkinson's disease, or obesity. Technology also allows us to democratize access to life insurance. In Taiwan, for example, a robot advisor directs customers to the life insurance policy best matched to their profile, their savings goals, and their appetite for risk. Integrating algorithms in our savings products also lets us provide personalized products to customers corresponding to their profile and needs, and to propose these solutions at precisely the right time. Another example is Brazil, where our partner Altbank, a startup that you will discover at Vivatech this year, makes digital payment tools available to segments of the Brazilian population who are unbanked or underbanked, as well as other financial products, such as insurance. Another way for us to make insurance more accessible has been to develop access to our products and services around the world through ecosystems. These ecosystems complete traditional insurance with additional services to prevent risks or limit their impact. A very concrete example is Latin America. To help fight unemployment, we've created an employability platform with our partner Coursera, available at no additional charge for our customers. This platform employs artificial intelligence to provide personalized advice to salaried employees and self-employed workers, along with training relevant to their profile to support job searches. This is a real win-win service, both for our clients, our partner, and for us as an insurer. 900,000 clients can already access the service today, and they will be around 4 or 5 million within 2 or 3 years. Another app called Facili is an excellent example of a startup that is directly improving accessibility. This Brazilian social e-commerce app, which you can also see here at Vivatech, provides access to a large selection of food and small consumer electronics goods with lower prices and lower delivery costs by pooling purchases of individuals into group purchases. And working with a French startup called Bodyguard, we introduced the first service to protect young people and fight cyber harassment on social networks. This service is based on an app that blocks messages containing hateful content. It can also send alerts to parents. This is another new service that makes a real contribution to a safer and more sustainable world. As we see, to make insurance more accessible and inclusive, technology is on the front line. And it allows us to offer relevant, varied, innovative answers to the needs of our clients, thus helping to build a more sustainable world. Our role as an insurer, as I told you at the beginning of my remarks, is to allow our clients to protect themselves in order to better project themselves into the future. We support them in their projects and also in more difficult times when things do not turn out as they wished. The health crisis has, as you imagine, increased uncertainty and generated a sense of fragility to which we need to respond. It is also very tangible in the results of the international study we conducted at the beginning of the year. Respondents obviously mentioned the health risks, but more than 80% of them also expressed fears about the financial impact of the pandemic. We are therefore ever more aware of our role, and we are committed to making insurance more accessible and thus providing our policyholders with the protection they aspire to. This is how we will effectively help build a more sustainable and inclusive world. Thank you very much for your time today.